Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sylvia D'Silva. In today's video, I'm going to talk about painting the sides of your canvas. But first, let me thank all my dear subscribers. Thank you so much for helping me reach 1,000 subscribers. And since this month is my birthday month and I also reached 1,000 subscribers, I have a giveaway for you. So watch out for the videos in the future so you know exactly what the giveaway is and how to participate. Well, so let's get started. So whenever we make a painting, we make something really great and then realize we haven't really paid much attention to the sides of the canvas. So obviously here I am talking about stretched canvas. So most of you see that stretched canvases have a side and we don't really like to frame them. So what most artists do is once they're done with the painting, they get lazy and they just paint the sides of the canvas black or brown. And that's really not my style and I don't really like doing that. And I want to pay attention to those people who buy my paintings and hang it without framing it. So because that's the trend right now, everybody wants the stretched canvas, the gallery wrap to be visible and they want to see the painting flow onto the sides. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do in this video. So take this painting for example. It's mostly pink and there's a lot of portrait pink. So there are two ways to do the sides. You could either choose one of the dominant colors in this. So since when I look at this painting, I see a lot of portrait pink in it. I would probably paint the sides of the canvas in portrait pink, and I try using the lighter colors, the pastel shades. So that's what I would go with if I was in a hurry. But what I normally do, I'm gonna show you right now. So this is what the sides of my canvas look like right now, and what I would normally do is, since this part you can see that there's a lot of browns in it, so I would probably paint from here to here in brown. Alright, and I would use this color, exactly this color, all the way down till here. Alright, and maybe then use a bit of portrait pink from here to here and then brown for the rest of it. Okay, so you might say it looks a little shabby, but it really doesn't. So watch me do it and you will know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, I normally use this to blend the paints together, and I have a smaller version of it which I'm not able to find, and since most of you will be using a brush, I'm going to do it with a brush. So I'm using three colors: the brown because of the brown here, portrait pink because of the portrait pink here, and a crimson to mix it in this area. Just taking a little bit of brown here, little here, taking some portrait pink. This one's almost dried up, so I'm having trouble with it. Okay. And since I don't want the very dark crimson, I'm going to mix it with a bit of portrait pink. There's the crimson. Okay. Now remember the most important thing. Do not brush down, because when you do that, you'll get paint onto the already finished painting. So don't do that. Do it the other way around. So I just normally spread it like that and then paint it upward. So most of the browns are usually transparent, so you'll have to put more than one coat if you really want it to look nice, but then you can leave it as it is if you don't want to waste paint. Make sure you do it very neatly with a lot of patience, okay, so you don't get paint onto the surface. Great. So now I'm gonna do so I'm doing it in a down motion here only because I'm not reaching all the way to the top. This is how I'm just going to blend the brown with the portrait pink. So usually to avoid the brush marks, I do one last sweep like that. And then if I'm still not happy with it, I use this and do that. You could use any sponge if you have and do the same. Okay. That is it. On to the next side. Put it on. So if you just want to blend it with the brush, you can lightly do that. And it's blended. Or you could use a sponge if you have one. So this is the reason I told you to stroke upwards and not downwards, because what has happened here, the paint getting accumulated, is what would have happened on the other side and would have destroyed your painting. So you might have noticed that people who usually make pour paintings, they pay attention to sides like that. So when you make a pour, it flows onto the side and then you just spread it around to make sure it looks nice. Like this is really shabby work. Okay, so I've not really done it, I've not finished it, and I don't think I'm going to. It was a trial piece. So you can see this painting. Alright, you can see the sky on the first half and the grass on the second half. Not really made any grass, I've just painted it the exact same color that this is. Alright, now that one, you can see that I have just painted one single color. Alright, this was the first method I was talking about. Just use one color that's dominant to the painting and use that. On to my favorite painting. So this, you can see I have painted it all grey on the sides because again, that's the most used color. My very first realistic painting. So you can see how I've done the sides, you know, just plain but in the same colors. Now, classic example. So this is a two-piece painting. Alright, so you can see the flow from one into the other, but if I had just painted the sides of the canvas in black, it would look so shabby. But see how this looks. Alright, so you can see I have done beige over here and then ultramarine over here, you know, and you can see I've used the same effects. I've done a bit of sponge effects on the painting and the same thing on the sides as well. Alright? Yeah, now you see why exactly you need to do that. So next time you make a painting, just spend a little more time paying attention to the sides, because you know you've made such a great painting, you've spent so many hours on it, and then you just leave the sides the way it is, or you just paint it black or brown. It's not really doing justice to your painting. So make it look nice, do your work all the way, and then see how beautiful it looks. So thank you so much for watching. For those of you who haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so, and also click on the notifications icon so you get to know whenever I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.